Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ilahi. This is 94.3 Radio 1 World, your station, and you might be wondering, who am I? Well, my name is Ilahi. I'm your Commander-in-Chief from Delhi, and this is not just a regular episode. This is actually Locker Room Season 2, and we are here talking about some post-match analysis that happened between Bengaluru and Hyderabad. So talking about the first match that happened on Saturday, it was Bengaluru versus Hyderabad. Bengaluru came up with momentum, but Hyderabad grew clearly strong because they had somebody like Abhishek Sharma, they had Travis Head in their arsenal, some explosive batting lineup, and Ishan Kishan, the cherry on the top, because that boy has played a tremendous knock in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and the final that he played was commendable. And because of that, all money was being placed on the Hyderabad's team, but then it was a toss time. Bengaluru won the toss. They thought that if they are playing on their home ground, that is Chinnaswamy Stadium, they will make sure that victory is going to be in their hands. So yes, Bengaluru won the toss. They opted to bowl first, and it was Hyderabad's time to show some magic. And if we talk about the stats, Rajat Patidar and the boys looked extremely sharp and focused. And of course, why not? When you have a genius like Virat Kohli, King Kohli in your team, you don't break a sweat, right? And of course, it was time when Bengaluru won the toss. They elected to bowl first. Hyderabad scored 201 runs with a loss of 9 wickets in 20 overs. The start was not really promising because Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head, they went out early. And then it was time for Jacob Duffy to show his character. The New Zealand bowler showed something that was expected out of him. And if we talk about the early collapse, it happened during Jacob Duffy bowling, and he bowled around 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets with just 22 runs. And then Ishan Kishan along with Aniket Verma, they anchored the innings like anything. Ishan Kishan scored 80 runs out of just 38 balls. And then on the other side, it was Aniket Verma who scored 43 runs out of 18 balls. Powered recovery for Hyderabad. But then it was time for Bengaluru to show the magic. And if you're playing on your home ground, of course, you got an advantage because the crowd is cheering up for you. Chinnaswamy was all light up, and it was time for Chinnaswamy fans to say it again. Isala Cup Nandu. It's time to go to our next segment, which is key moments of the match. Alright, talking about the key moments of the match, we've got the stats with us. It was Bengaluru's Jacob Duffy who bowled 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets and just gave 22 runs. On the other hand, we had Shefford from West Indies who bowled 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets, was slightly expensive, gave around 54 runs, and Duffy removed Travis Head. We know that the Australian batsman can be dangerous alongside the world number 1 T20 batter Abhishek Sharma, who went on early. That was the complete highlight of the match as far as bowling is concerned. But a massive 101 run partnership that was seen between Devdutt Padikkal and Kohli was an absolute treat. And Virat Kohli did something unimaginable. Scored around 68 runs out of just 38 balls. Was a commendable innings. But on the other hand, we have Devdutt Padikkal. The new boy is making a mark for himself alongside Rajat Patidar, who is the captain of Team Bengaluru. Well, Bengaluru has won the match. They have shown that the Bengaluru dominance era is finally here. After 18 years of drought, Bengaluru has shown that they are here to conquer everything that will come their way. And Bengaluru won the match against Hyderabad. Alright, time for our next segment. What went wrong in the last 10 minutes? So this is basically an analysis of what happened in the last 10 crucial minutes of the match. So if we talk about Hyderabad, well, Hyderabad blinked, but Bengaluru didn't. So in the last 10 overs, Hyderabad completely lost the momentum. Bengaluru stayed calm. They had a genius called Virat Kohli in their camp, who was on the crease, who showed everyone what he can do. The range of shot that Virat Kohli holds in his arsenal is completely commendable. And that's the difference. Composure. And it comes with experience. And this is why in last 10 overs, the game totally flipped. We saw Hyderabad had a window, couldn't capitalize it, but Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal, they made sure that 101 run partnership is going to be really crucial for the Bengaluru fans and as well as for the team Bengaluru to mark their first victory of the T20 2026 opener game, and Bengaluru won the match. Alright, with a bit of a research, we came out with a new segment that's called Captain's Mic, and we know that a lot of fans who pray for Bengaluru, who love Team Bengaluru, really wanted to see Virat Kohli holding that captain's band. But this time around, Rajat Patidar, who has been holding the fort support for Bengaluru came out of the captain. Last year also, he was holding the franchise real tight alongside Virat Kohli and Phil Salt, one of the senior members in the team, and Rajat Patidar being the captain. He said something, and we've got the research with us. He said the emphatic 6-wicket win over Hyderabad is something that he absolutely loves, and he dedicates this victory to those 11 people who actually lost their lives in the stadium stampede that happened last year when Bengaluru wanted to celebrate their victory after 18 years of drought, and finally they won the tournament. Of course, the man of the match was Jacob Duffy, picked up 3 wickets, gave just 22 runs. But according to a lot of people out there on social media, they said that Virat Kohli deserved that man of the match. It's all right. Virat Kohli doesn't really play for these accolades because he knows what is more important. Team's victory is more important. Bengaluru is right now dominating this era, and this is the major reason why Bengaluru was really locking horns with Hyderabad, proved themselves again, and yes, they have won the match. And of course, the final whistle, Bengaluru has won the match. They have shown character, became the first team to score 200 runs real fast. Well, this was a match update of what happened between Bengaluru and Hyderabad. Tomorrow we are going to be back again talking about what happened when Kolkata locked horns with Mumbai. And of course, there is going to be one more match that we are going to cover. It's going to be Chennai versus Rajasthan. Keep it locked to 94.3 Radio 1. My name is Ilahi. If you got anything to say to me, you can DM me on Ilahi on radio. And for the absolute best music, you know where the place, right? 94.3 Radio 1. One world, your station.
94.3
One world, your station.
Radio 1.